can play like that, you'll take any gain you can get, really.
I'll tell you what, the Buccaneers defense looks a bit stronger this half. They've come out firing. No one back deep in coverage. Hand off to Jackson. Goes the outside left on the edge. Gets to the first down and more. And he's gone. He's free. Touchdown, Warriors. Luke Jackson.
And I'll tell you, that was an absolutely amazing block there by Prince Coleman, just in front of Whitey there to give him some space. You know, when your receivers block like that, it really, really helps your offense.
So a 35-yard touchdown run to the Warriors, and geez, they've started off stronger than what they did last year. Last year, the Buccaneers came back and put on 2 scores. Let's see this replay. He comes out. Excellent blocking by number 11, Prince Coleman. Corey Porter also with the blocking. And it looks like John Warren as well. So all the receivers blocking well, and that's why it's a team effort. And here they go for their 2-point conversion. Jackson waiting for a signal.
Looks like
touchdown.
Far referees called it a 2-point conversion.
So a 2-point conversion is successful.
And this is, as if you're the Warriors coach right now, this is exactly the start to the second half that you were looking for. You know, the first half was so tight in terms of gameplay. You know, to get the early momentum is exactly what you want here.
So the Warriors have started off pretty much exactly how the Barbarians did today. They started off 6-0 and extend their lead to 14-0.
They'll be looking to solidify the momentum here.
So the Warriors come in as underdogs today. Buccaneers undefeated all season, looking for that perfect season, and they need to put in a bit more to get this game back and keep in this game if they're going to win it. So Duck and Zero to kick us off. Jeremy Russell on the return and gets tackled at the 36-yard line.
Looks like Big Dwayne Johnson, who suffered an injury from a cut in the first half, has come out without his shoulder pads on this half, so it looks like he's out of the game. Be interesting to see what sort of difference that makes to the defensive line.
So the Warriors battling a few injuries. A couple of offensive linemen also getting checked on the sideline. So let's see how this second half progresses now and see if the Warriors defense can cover the loss of Dwayne Johnson. The handoff to Jeremy Russell, and he gets stopped with a 2-yard gain.
Looks like Aaron Saunders and Oscar Cisneros there on the stop.
And just a shout out again to Oscar Cisneros' family back in Mexico. He was going on. There's about 40 of them sitting there watching. So hello to you all from Australia, and also hello to everyone out there watching around the world and in Australia. So shout out also to Royals number 44. Watching from New York, so.
And the Chapman and Edwards families watching from the northeast as well.
Yes. So here we go, John Johnson under centre, and it looks like
Aaron Saunders
again coming through.
He's
had a great pickup. He's been a great pickup for the Warriors coming across from the Miners this year. As he comes off for a break. So the Warriors have had 5 sacks already today.
And I mean, as we said, as the Warriors coaching staff, this is exactly the sort of start to the second half you were looking for.
John Johnston back to pass, and it dropped by Bainan. Well, that brings up 4th down and 11.
Looks like they're going
to punt. Not worth the risk this early on in the second half. Plenty of time left in this game. Just kick this one away, give your defense a chance to get the ball back for you, and hope it's in better position. Denham Hayter back to punt. Matt Edwards to return the punt. And it's a nice punt, and it looks like it's going to go out of bounds at the 25-yard line. So Dom Dearman comes back out, and let's hope that he can get this his passes a bit better in this second half.
Yeah, look, if you're the Warriors offensive coordinator, I think you just stick to the run game.
And noticeably, Wayne Hartley's not out there, so another injury with the Warriors, so their offensive line now without their starting left guard. right guard, sorry. Let's see if that faults this run.
Looks like
Tim
Tim Alexandropoulos
is
is
out
taking
there.
his spot.
And a sweet play to Curley. Comes out. Alex McLaren on the tackle. Tom Bean. And also number 51, Sam Martin on the play. Hand off to Curley. And he's stopped with a 2-yard gain.
Brings up about 3rd and 8 for the Warriors here.
So 3rd and 8 after that tackle for a loss from Sam Martin. And it looks like they've got an injured D lineman, but there's not enough time for him to get off the field, so he's going to stay on for this one. Dominic with the delayed handoff. And Ben Curley is stopped for a 2-yard gain.
Brings up
So
4th and 6.
4th down. Ben Clark comes out in the field. He looks like he's okay to go back on. And they'll punt this one away. Okay, so the defense have done their job. A quick 3 and out
Maloney
by
back
the
to
Warriors.
punt.
Maloney back to punt and Bainan back to return. Now Bainan is a pretty successful kick and punt returner. He's scored many touchdowns returning, so let's see if they kick it away from him or kick it to him. So he's
Fumbled it
muffed
forwards.
and
It's
it's
dropped.
fumbled. And it looks like the Buccaneers recover it. Well, isn't that the way you talk a guy up and something like that happens?
Yeah, look, the Buccaneers got away with that one, I think. They,
Let's watch this replay. He take his eye off it just, goes to pick it up, gets tackled, fumbles it, and an excellent hustle play by one of the Buccaneers. So, first down for the Buccaneers from their 32-yard line. Come out of the I formation. Handoff, Jeremy Russell. And he's going to be stopped with a gain of 2.
the Warriors' run defense has been very stingy today.
They have been quite good, yes. And they've also put a lot of pressure on the quarterback. So the front 7 for the Warriors have done quite a good job. And also with the Buccaneers. But the Buccaneers are unable to stop that run. So that's the difference in this game so far. And let's see if this Buccaneers can get the run game going. Out of the pistol formation. Johnson back to pass. Finds Hayter. Goes up.
Incomplete.
And incomplete pass. He held onto it, you thought, for just enough, but unfortunately can't come down with it and couldn't complete the pass. So
yeah, Tron gets in just enough to break it up there.
great coverage as you're seeing on the replay now. So just over 6 minutes remaining in the half, in the third quarter. Warriors lead 14-0. Third down, 8 to go. Back to pass is Johnston. Finds Bainan. Tackled by 2 of the Warriors, 3 of the Warriors, but still gains another 1 or 2 yards.
Finally, Cisneros takes him down.
Excellent play by Bainan then.
So it looks like that's going to bring up about 4th and 4. And
Good blocking by Tinatelli as well at fullback.
looks like the Buccaneers might be going for it here.
No, Hayter back to punt, and Prince Coleman to return this punt.
Very
Almost
close
blocked.
to a block there.
Prince Coleman fumbles it for initially. It still hasn't got it, and the Buccaneers recover. Number 34, Tom Bean with the recovery to go along with his 2 interceptions today. He's having a hell of a game.
I'll tell you, he's a very good young player coming up through the ranks. He's played for the Australian junior team, went to the World Team Camp. He came up through the Buccaneers junior program, and he's turning into quite a player.
And that's why it's important to have a good junior program in. Here's one example of that coming through. So,
both
plenty
of
of
these
upside.
clubs.
Him and his brother.
I mean, both of these clubs are full of junior players who've come up to play seniors.
So Johnson back to pass. Denham Hayter shrugs a tackler. And Kieran Marini comes over and tackles him for a first down. You can sense a shift in momentum now to the Buccaneers. They're confident. They're starting to move the chains. And their quarterback is more importantly hitting his receiver. So back in the pistol. Johnston with the handoff to Tinatali. And he rushes and he's going to be...
Gain of 8 or 9 by the look of it.
6 at the 6-yard line or the 5-yard line. So they're 5 yards out. They just need to get it in there and put some points on the board.
2nd and 2.
So the Buccaneers can still get a first down. They don't have to score. They get a first down for a fresh set of downs. But more importantly, they want to put points on the board. Tinatali, again, still going. Runs over a Warriors defender.
Looks like there's a flag on the play. I think Will Lawson might have been in the neutral zone at the time of the snap.
Jeez, I thought he got back from the snap.
Yeah, I thought so as well, but I
can
can see a flag over on the far sideline there, so it'll be interesting to see what this call is.
I think it was just in the neutral zone at the time of the snap, so... Geez, it's good to have these replays.
Offside, Warriors, half distance penalty, first down.
So they get the automatic first down. And it's just important as a defense, you're not in that neutral zone at the time of the snap. So you can jump, but you need to get back on side before that ball's snapped. So Will Lawson tried to do that, but unfortunately was too slow. And they snapped the ball while it was still in there, and that's why the penalty occurred.
Now, these short yardage situations is where you'd really like Gwayne Johnson to be back in the game, stuffing up the middle.
Absolutely. So they're going heavy. Tim Telling at fullback. Looks like Barnett at running back. Quick pass and incomplete.
Great job on the break up there by Doug Mazzero.
Way to not give up. Denham Hayter initially thought he had the catch, but quick strip, and it didn't complete the pass, so that's why it's an incomplete pass. So here we go again. Third down.
Second down, 3-yard line.
Second down, 3 yards out. Looks like they're going to run it, and they do. Barnett with the carry, and he looks like he's over, waiting for a signal. Touchdown, Buccaneers. And the gun show comes out by Barnett. His traditional celebration there. And the Buccaneers, will they go for the 2 or will they just go for the 1?
They typically go for the 1 point here, and it looks like Bean's lining up, is in the huddle there, so it looks like they might just go for the 1 point here.
So they need to move the ball over so it's in front of the goalposts. Chris Bain and holder. Tom Bain kicker. 1 point.
Ooh, very nearly blocked there.
And it is successful. 1 point is good. So, Warriors now lead 14-7.
Warriors come out firing in the second half, get an early score, but the Buccaneers managed to claw one back, and we've got ourselves a game again.
See on the replay. Set. Bain with the handoff. Jeez, he done well to stop that.
Looks
and
like it
put
might
it
have
down
been,
in time.
Looks like it might have been Cisneros there who just missed blocking the kick there.
Well, their blockers did their job. They held him out for long enough. for the kick to go through. So now it's 7-point ball game. And the Warriors to receive the kick. Alex McLaren back there to receive it.
Maloney.
Sorry, Alex Maloney. Apologies.
It's a good kick.
Maloney back at his 7. Returns it, still going, slips through. And gets brought down at the 40-yard line.
Put his offense in a very good position here.
I think that was Jake Campana on the stop there.
No, they're a product of the junior program there at the Buccaneers.
So excellent field position by for the Warriors. 4 minutes left in this third quarter.
It looks like, is Wayne Hartley back in the game?
It looks like he is. Jackson up the middle. And it looks like a 5-yard gain, 6-yard gain on the carry.
He's so consistent in these games. You know, it's just...
I think one of his concerns has been ball security, but not today. He's been fantastic today. On second down, they go back to Jackson. Can't break a tackle. Noonan there to stop. And what a great wrap by Noonan there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Noonan doing a great job in at linebacker.
Oh, fumble on snap. Demon picks it up.
And
Looks
and a body slam.
It's going to be a loss of 3 on the play, bringing up 4th and 5 at the
4th and 5,
line.
and they bring out their punting unit. So, well, a great stop defensively. As you can see, the handoff. Dominic maybe just a bit too quick to come out and fumbles the snap, and so they'll give up possession now. They'll punt it.
And definitely not what the Warriors offense was looking for on the back of such a good kick return by Alex Maloney.
Definitely not. So, Bainan back to receive the kick. Let's hope he can catch it one grab today. Whoa, and it's a high snap. Maloney back. And gets a boot to it. And it goes out of bounds at about the 35, 34, 33-yard line. So, sorry. 47
yard line. Look, you know, for a high snap, that's a very good way to salvage and take some of the pressure off his defense.
So he was under pressure by Alex McLaren there, and able to get his kick off. So luckily for the Warriors, good heads-up play. But, geez, they're a little bit shaky at the start of this second half. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left in this third quarter. And the Buccaneers look to be in control.
And I mean, just as we suspected, it's a very tough, physical, you know, close back and forth game. Momentum going up and down each way.
Sweep right to Jeremy Russell. And he's stopped for a 4-yard gain. And penalty marker on the field.
Sweep to the right.
Can't see what the penalty.
Good tackle by
for.
Trung there.
Okay, so face mask penalty on the Warriors.
Oscar Cisneros.
So that moves the Barbarians to the 34-yard line. And again, they're in striking distance to tie this game up or potentially lead it. So as we wait for the chains to set and the clock to go back up. Johnson with a handoff to Russell, gets a full set of speed. And he's brought down after a 7-yard gain.
It's a good spot for the Buccaneers there.
See the run on the replay. Straight through the middle. Great blocking. Again, Jeremy Russell on the handoff. And he's passed. He's got a first down.
Finally taken down by, looks like Lincoln Smith.
Geez, this running game is now starting to gain some momentum.
Warriors defense are going to want to get back to where they were through the first half, I think.
Now starting to see what injuries can do. Injury in the middle. And now the Buccaneers are taking advantage and they're running it straight up the guts. High formation again. Russell tailback. Pitch out and cops a hit, still on his feet and eventually brought down by number 21, Matt Edwards.
That was some good pressure there in the backfield. Link Smith to contain the play and not allow a big gain. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line. So 41 seconds left in the quarter.
Pass, and he gets hit. There's
Sacked again.
4 Warriors on the play.
Looked like
I think the initial came from number 32, Tobias
Brusk-Dumansky. It also looked like Matt Curtis got some good pressure in there as well.
I think Toby should be credited with that sack.
Yep. That I think that play might actually bring up the end of the quarter here. Buccaneers still in the huddle with 3 seconds left on the clock. 3-quarter time.
So we've got one more quarter left in the TGI Fridays. Vic Bowl number 29. The Warriors lead at 14-7. The Buccaneers in scoring position. Getting a bit of momentum happening and capitalising on some missing players for the Warriors due to injuries. So in the first half it was all the Warriors offense clicking. In this second half it's the Buccaneers. So as you can see in the replay.
That was a great lead block there by Daniel Tinatali.
So 3rd down. So we have 3rd and 15 for the Buccaneers.
Warriors defense looking for a big stop here. They really need to shut down some of the Buccaneers' momentum. Looks like Big Johnny Tossovan's checked in at defensive tackle.
That's where he started his career. Johnson back to pass. And Barnett, excellent one-handed grab. And he's down at the 9, moving the first down. They're signalling first down. Ben Chapman now puts himself in at D-tackle. Matt Curtis off for a break. And let's see this replay. Lovely over the top. You just see Tobias there just watching the quarterback while the running back slips in behind him. So Barnett playing a little bit of receiver today.
1st and goal at the 9.
And he's in at tailback in this play. Behind Tinatali at fullback.
Warriors heavy defensive packaging.
And the handoff is to Barnett. And he's brought down a couple of flags.
Might be a holding call.
Oh, another one after as well. It's a flag party out there at the moment.
Plenty of laundry on the field.
Let's wait for the call. So a face mask penalty against Kieran Marini, number 54 for the Warriors. And that's a half distance penalty.
Brings the Buccaneers to about the 4.5 yard line.
So Buccaneers run game is moving. So Barnett, let's see if he can convert again for another score. Set up in I formation again. It is Barnett. He's outside and he gets tackled. I think that's Matt Stokes. Ben Stokes on the play.
And Lincoln Smith over the top as well.
And Lincoln Smith.
And, you know, when you have Daniel Barnett and Daniel Tinatali in the backfield, you know, it's always a threat for the offense because they run the ball very hard. Been very successful over the last few years.
And they're both very physical players, so great job from the Warriors defense. It did look like he was going to be able to break through, but Ben Stokes coming outside, so coming out of the huddle into the I formation. Back to pass. And complete. Denham Hayter.
Bring the score to 13-14.
And they'll go for the 1 point to tie this up.
So assuming this kick goes through, you know, will be 10 minutes, 30 seconds left in the game, scores 14-14, and just goes to prove when these two teams play, it's always a tight game. So looks like due to damage to one of the goals, they're going to actually kick the 1 point from the opposite end zone.
Yep. So the goalposts here at Moorabbin Oval are only temporary. So they'll put up this morning, but looks like just needs a little bit more tape in the middle of that. Must be some cheap tape.
Doesn't duct tape fix everything, Sammy?
Yeah. I'm just trying to find an excuse. So Buccaneers will go to the other side to attempt the extra point. Chris Bainan to hold. Tom Bean to kick. Hopefully it's a better snap this time for Bainan. Last time he did a great job with a snap that went at his knees to get control of it. Perfect. And wide right. So the Warriors hold on for the lead, 14-13.
So you have to think, you know, last year obviously game got tied up, you know, to end the game, went into double overtime where the Warriors finally got the win. And with the score lying like 13-14, you have to think this one's definitely going to be decided this quarter.
Let's not count anything out, but anything can happen. So 10.5 minutes remaining. Tom Bean to kick off. Alex Maloney back to receive the kick. Dwayne Johnston out of this game with a knee injury or an ankle injury. And
Cause some problems for the defense.
Tom Bean with the kick. Looking for a gap and okay, a bit of argy-bargy on the field. That's all right. It's the Vic Bowl.
So the Warriors offense takes over at
31, 32 yard line.
They'll be looking to hopefully try, you know, get some momentum back here because the game's getting very, very tight very quickly.
Geez, their game got left behind in the first half, so they'll be looking to gain any momentum they can.
Well, they had such a great drive to open this half, and then the offense has just sort of disappeared since then.
So they come out of the huddle. Jackson back. Handoff is to Jackson. Gets stopped up the middle. Excellent job with the Buccaneers defensive line.
Looks like the Warriors offensive line might not have been all on the same page there.
So the Buccaneers defense look to have recovered from the early jitters. With their side down 1 point, they're going to need a good stop and get the ball back in their offense hands. So second down, loss of one on that play. Dimon back to pass. Ball's deflected straight up in the air.
Incomplete.
And incomplete. Great job there by Ben Chapman to try and stop the defensive line from trying to pick that off. So the Warriors live to have another play. Third down.
The Buccaneers defensive line is getting a lot more pressure on the Warriors offense this half than they were in the first, and it's really making a difference.
So Warren Benson in the middle. Matthew Reid out to the right, defensive end. Dearman back to pass. He's got an open receiver, and he's off at 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Warriors.
And there you go again, Maloney.
No flags down.
Maloney's speed burns the coverage, and he's into the end zone. You know, it looked like the Buccaneers defense really had the Warriors on the back foot, but it just goes to prove you just need one good pass when you got an offensive weapon like Maloney, or even with the Buccaneers, you know, Denham, Hager, and Norbury, same deal. You know, takes one good pass to an offensive weapon, and it completely changes the game.
There was about a 70, 60-something yard touchdown pass there by Dom Dearman. As you can see, the replay
That was
from the 25-yard line pass and over the top.
75 yards there.
Excellent play. So they're going for the 2-point conversion again. Jackson at tailback. Dearman keeps it himself, and he's in untouched.
Pushes the score line to 22-13 to the Warriors with about 9.5 minutes left in the game.
So the Buccaneers now need to score twice if they want to win this game. And with 9.5 minutes remaining, their heads are down at the moment, but they need to be back up if they want to win this game.
Well, the one thing that really makes this game interesting is the Buccaneers have probably got one of the better field goal units in the league. You know, it would be interesting to see whether that might come into play.
The Warriors can't be complacent now. They still got a ball game to win. The Buccaneers need to fight, and they need to score quickly. Score twice in 9.5 minutes. So it can be done. Anything can be done. Doug Nazero with the kickoff.
It's a nice kick.
On the 12-yard line. And he's tackled down at the 29-yard line. So Joe Campana not happy about something out there. But luckily there's no flag on the play. So the Buccaneers offense come out there. First down.
Just a bit of back and forth. No problems there. Looked like it was Campana and Clark just off the ball there.
And you can expect that. It's the Big Bowl.
Tensions are high.
Guys are passionate.
It's what you work for all season.
In the I formation. Russell at tailback. Johnson back to pass. He gets hit. And he's down. And he's going to get sacked. Is that Tobias again? No, that's Will Lawson there with the sack. Will Lawson with the interception earlier and a sack now. He's having a great day.
Good sack there. Good hustle from both Link Smith and Aaron Saunders to give him some help, make sure that Johnson had nowhere to go. It looks like the Warriors are really starting to pick up the momentum here.
They're down to limited numbers on their bench, so they need to stay injury-free if they want to win this one. Johnson back to pass. Completes to Bainan. Bainan breaks the tackle with Trong. He's out, and he gets a first down. And a flag. Not too sure if it was a late hit by Richard Trong. Let's listen in. Jeez, I don't know if I agree with that one. Richard Trong just trying to make a tackle and falls over the top of the receiver, and they've flagged that for a late hit. Well,
Unnecessary roughness, I think, was the call.
the referees are just trying to sort things out so it doesn't get out of hand.
Keep the game civil.
So now first down, they're at midfield at the 45. Russell back, Johnson back to pass, and hits Bainan. And he's out of bounds at the 22-yard line. So Chris Bainan doing well to come back and catch that, and John Johnson, the pocket collapsed all around him, and he was able to stand tall and get that off, as we can see on the replay.
Yeah, defense threw a lot of pressure at him, but Johnson just able to get the pass away, and that's all that Bainan needed.
So Richard Trong now looks like he's John Johnson's target. Out of the eye. Russell back at tailback. Johnson back to pass. Again looking for Bainan. Slips through his hands. And they've called another penalty. I'm not too sure if I agree with this one also. As we can see on the replay. Not too sure if that's warranted, that penalty, but that's...
So the call was unnecessary roughness on Richard Trong.
That's back-to-back flags for Richard Trong, and both, I think, unnecessary. You can see on the replay, he comes to make the tackle, but he pulls up the last second, but the momentum...
I think that's just a player trying to make the play.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that, but...
So half-distance penalty on that one brings the ball to 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. And the Buccaneers are in a very dangerous spot for the Warriors right now.
High formation. Russell back. Handoff is to Russell. Breaks a tackle, but he's stopped. Matt Edwards, I believe, on the tackle.
Good hustle by the Warriors defense to swarm on him there and make sure he went down as well.
As Trong comes off for a rest, veteran Peter Richardson comes back on.
So I reckon that brings up 2nd and, is it 6? Over there on about the 9-yard line, 8-yard line.
2nd, 6. We'll go with that.
7 maybe.
Jeremy Russell at tailback. Back to pass, Norbury. And
taking
completes the pass and out of bounds at the 3 or 4 yard line. So the clock should be, they've signalled to continue, but the clock is stopped. The clock's not moving. The clock should be continuing. There you go. Russell at tailback. They pitch it out to him. He gets held up and then tackled by Stokes.
That's a
Stokes.
loss of a couple of yards there.
Stokes, Cisneros, and also Saunders on the play.
So that one's going to bring up 4th and 5.
As you can see on the replay. And great effort by Link Smith by coming out and forcing him inside. So great contain there.
Looks like 4th and 5 at the 7-yard line.
John Johnson back to pass, pumps once, goes to Hayter, and incomplete pass.
So the Warriors offense are going to take over at the 7-yard line going out. And that's a
terrific hold by the defense.
That is a big stop by the defense here.
As we can see here in the replay, Richardson moves over there. The pump fake gets dug, and he just couldn't catch it in one. He juggled it and by the time he went to grab it, it was already out of bounds. So a great hold by the Warriors defence. They lead this one 22-13. 6 minutes 25 remaining on the clock. And the Warriors need to get out of this danger zone.
That
last thing they want is a safety.
Yeah. No, that last pass that the Buccaneers just attempted, I think, was very similar to the play that they used to beat the Warriors in the last second in Game 3.
I think it was. Same receiver, same DB.
Same position on the field.
Exactly the same. So the run, Ben Curley, and he brings out to the 8-yard line, 9-yard line. 8, I think. So the clock continue to tick down.
And as the Warriors, that's what you want. You know, you're up by 9 points. You got about 6 minutes left. You're just going to keep chewing through the clock and give the Buccaneers as small of an opportunity as possible to get back in this one.
And they've changed their no huddle to going into a huddle. Try and tick down. They've got 10 seconds left on the game clock. Hand off to Curley again. Gain of 4 on that run.
Brings up, is it 3rd and 4? 3rd and 5.
Yeah, around 3rd and 5. So the Warriors are going to want to use as much time up as they can as the TGI Fridays guys come down amongst the crowd. Give them a high five if they come by you. All black. TGI Fridays written everywhere. Can't miss them. Demon back. Hand off to Curley. Up the middle. He's got room. He's got the first down. And he's stopped by Matthew Bean at the 25-yard line.
So the clock stops for a few seconds just while I set the chains, and then the clock will keep running down. And as I said, with the Warriors offense, this is all you want. Keep making chunks of play. Keep the clock moving.
As you can see on that replay there, Dom receiving the ball, going back to look to pass, which sends the linebackers out to pass protect their zones. And then the quick handoff leaves plenty of room there for Curley. Handoff, and we've got a whistle. Looks like there's going to be a false start on the play. Okay, so it looks like there wasn't a player set for a second, so it's important that all offensive players are down for a second unless one is in motion. And the guy in motion can't move forward at the snap.
At this point in time, as the Warriors, you just want to be disciplined. You know, you can't afford penalties at this point in time to make the game any riskier than it has to be.
Ben Curley at tailback. Porter in motion. Handoff is to Curley. Still on his feet and fights for yards and a gain of 5, which
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. So all the yardage lost with the penalty is now eliminated with that run. So 2nd and 10. Jackson back in.
Yeah, Curley checks out.
Defense on the sideline, willing the offense on.
About 3.5 minutes left in this one.
Buccaneers offense on the sideline, trying to cheer their defense on. Jackson with the run outside. Looks like there's a penalty marker down. And a hold call on the Warriors. So that'll bring them back.
Stops the clock at 3:20.
Injured Buccaneer on the play. That might be Brad O'Toole. So Brad O'Toole for the Buccaneers, getting some assistance off the field. So second down now. So they're going to wait. They've got 20 seconds left on the game clock. They want to use as much time as possible. And the Buccaneers use a timeout. So the referees are going to talk it over about the game clock. So the clock will now be reset to 3 minutes 11 seconds.
So I'm pretty sure the Buccaneers didn't burn time out there. It was just a stoppage to have the clock fixed.
Yeah. You just hate to see when there's an error with the time. You just want it to be correct. So seems to be an error with the game clock. And it's definitely not 4 minutes, so they're going to have to wind this one down. Gives the chance for the offense and the defense to take a break out there.
Clock's still rising.
Yeah, they're going to go manually change that. There we go. So, just need that to tick down. Might need some new batteries in that remote.
And we're back to 3:11. So it's
so it's an applause for everyone here at the field. They're happy. They just want this game to continue. They don't want any hold up. So it's in Italia, as you can see on the screen. Back in at linebacker. Matt Reed with him. And also Sam Martin there.
and Alex McLaren. So Warriors are at 2nd and 20. 3:11 left on the clock and up by 9 points.
Jackson at running back. Gets the delayed handoff. Great blocking, and he's clear. He's got land in front of him. Jackson, he's at the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Warriors. Wow. They run the ball. They run the ball in order to run the clock out, but they break through for a touchdown.
I think that was about an 86-yard touchdown.
And shout out at the moment for our former Gridiron Victoria president, Dan Levin, who's in Philadelphia watching the game.
Just a reminder, guys, after the game, get down to TGI Fridays in Southland, our major sponsor. They've been good to us, be good to them, and they make some pretty good food only 5 minutes away. Make sure you get down and support TGI Fridays.
And this event can only happen because of our sponsors, and TGI Fridays have been a great sponsor for Gridiron Victoria, so go support them. So 2-point conversion coming up. The handoff to Curley, and he's in. Waiting for a signal. Yes, 2-point conversion successful. So the Warriors up 30 to 13.
30-13 with 2:51 remaining in the fourth quarter. I think that's the second big run that Luke Jackson's had today.
Yeah, he initially scored on a 35-yard. No, he had a 35 run earlier. But this one, as you can see on the replay, he's got speed to burn. And Matthew Bean just couldn't catch up in time. And so Warriors now 2 minutes 51 away from possibly winning their second consecutive Vic Bowl, both against the Buccaneers. Doug Nazera to kick us off. The Buccaneers heads look down. Let's hope they don't give up. Oh, great kick. Touchback. So the Buccaneers will start off at the 25. And as we come back, let's see that they should go to the air and they should be passing. They don't want the clock stopping with They don't want the clock to keep continuing with run plays. They want to pass it, and if they can't get those big passes, they hope it goes incomplete and stops the clock, so it gives them another chance to reset. So they're in the pistol formation now, which gives him some time, John Johnston. He'll be looking for Denham Hayter and Chris Bainan, and he passes it incomplete. Pass intended.
Stops the clock at 2:48 remaining. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Pass intended for Evan Norbury on the play. John Johnston back, passes it, and Norbury catches it. And he's down at the 44-yard line.
It's a big gain late in the game.
So just like they did earlier this season, the Warriors led, and a couple of big passes by John Johnston. This time to Evan Norbury, but he'll be looking for his top receiver in Denham Hayter, but Bainan can't hold on to that one, so another incomplete pass. It's 2nd and 10. 2 minutes 36 remaining in TGI Fridays, Vic Bowl number 29.
The Buccaneers are going to need 3 scores in the 2 minutes and 35 seconds to get ahead here.
You'd think it's unlikely, but
Stranger
you never
things
say
have
never.
happened.
Exactly. John Johnston over the top. Bainan's got... And he's out of play. He gets out of bounds. Good job by Chris Bainan there. And he's out at the 36, 37-yard line.
Stops the clock and gives the Buccaneers some extra time, but good hustle by Kieran Marini and Doug Nazero to chase him down out of bounds there.
Come on, D! Let's go! Come on, D!
Okay, John Johnson back. Jeremy Russell with the reception, and he's out of bounds. And that may be a first down, but the penalty marker. Roughing the pass, I believe. Let's wait for a call.
Come on, Willie. We got Big Willie style.
So that's a roughing the passer penalty called against Tobias Brusk-Domanski.
15-yard penalty.
That's
handy for the Buccaneers.
Puts the Buccaneers in a good position to get at least another score in.
In these last couple of drives for the Warriors defense, they've had some pretty big penalties, so
Discipline definitely becoming a factor at the moment.
John Johnson back to pass to Barnett, intended for Barnett, and he underthrows his receiver there.
Some good pressure by Link Smith coming around the backside of the play there. You just watch number 55 coming through here.
Great cut block there by the running back in protecting his quarterback. John Johnson back to pass. And, fingertip grab by Evan Norbury is just out of reach. He had it for a second.
Good
Those
job.
fingertips just couldn't clamp onto that ball.
Good job by Richardson and Trung to break up the pass there.
Richardson, the veteran safety there. John Tostovan comes out. Ben Chapman comes in.
Did you see Link Smith try to hurdle the cut block in the backfield there? Athleticism by the defensive lineman there.
That's also illegal, isn't it? That's dangerous.
Should have put his hands up, said he was trying to block the pass.
Okay, again, some more issues with the clock. And they've elected to switch it off. Bainan with the reception. Okay, so we do not know how long is left in this game. They've turned off the clock.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think before last play, White Hat Graham might have actually said there was 2:15 remaining. Brings up 4th down for the Buccaneers.
Pass to Denham Hayter and incomplete. Great coverage there by Doug Nazaro. He's had a great game. So how long you reckon's left?
I think I heard the referees through the microphone saying 2:05 before that play. So I think it's pretty safe to say we're within the last 2 minutes.
Okay, so the Warriors offense come back on. Warriors offense, Warriors sideline celebrating. So, good hard running there
Alex
by
Franklin
number
in the
6,
backfield.
Alex Franklin.
Warriors now electing to kneel out the game, deciding to keep running, chew up a bit more of the clock.
There's a timeout for the Buccaneers.
Is that their final timeout, Sam?
So 2-minute warning. I don't believe it is their final. I think they still have at least one more.
Okay.
I haven't seen any
it's a-
timeouts in the second half.
It's at least their second, I think.
So another timeout for the Buccaneers.
So it brings up 3rd and 7
3rd and 7, yep.
for the Warriors.
And you'd think this is all over.
The Warriors,
Unofficially,
Warriors offense would just be looking for a first down here, and I think that's pretty well going to tie up the game.
there's about 1 minute 45 on the clock. As we wait, the Warriors will use their full timeout. So only one of the referees has the game clock on his watch, so we'll wait for him to signal once this game's over. But unofficially, we have 1 minute 45 remaining. Some great blocking up front by the defensive line for the Buccaneers, and they use their final timeout. And unofficially, we have 1 minute 33 seconds remaining, and that's only the watch that I have up here. So I can't hear anything down there. I can only guess that it's 1:33. So 1:36.
So Warriors line up to punt here. Buccaneers will have one more possession.
So Maloney, he's caught 2 touchdowns today. He's back to punt this one.
He's definitely been one of the standout players for the Warriors.
Absolutely. Chris Bainan back to receive.
Who's also been a standout player for the Buccaneers.
He has.
Fair catch signal there by Bainon. So the Buccaneers will take the ball at the 49-yard line.
So now the Buccaneers go in their no-huddle offense. Try and do all they can to pinch this one. John Johnston takes the snap, back to pass, gets pressure, intended for Norbury. Excellent play by Richard Trong there to break up that pass.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 with approximately 1:30 left remaining in this game.
See all that pressure coming off the defensive line by the Warriors.
Back in a pistol formation, John Johnston. Backs to pass. Oh, and intercepted, dropped by Doug Nazario. In and out of his hands. He'd be ruining that one. A chance to seal it and allow the Warriors to kneel this game out, but another chance for the Buccaneers. Pressured as he passes it, and it falls short of Ben Stokes.
Good pressure there by Link Smith. Very unlucky not to come up with another sack there.
As you can see, Dom Dearman out there trying to tell the defense how to get it done. Don't know if he's ever played a defensive snap, so but good on him for trying.
Years of wisdom.
John Johnston back, out of shotgun.
Buccaneers
out
last
of pistol.
chance.
Gets hit.
Ben
and
Clark
sacked
with a
by Ben
massive
Clark.
sack.
He came across untouched.
Oh, it looks like
He's hurting a little bit,
he might have a bit of a cramp.
but first down for the Warriors.
You'd have to think they'd be going into victory formation now, wouldn't you?
You'd have to take some knees. With the Buccaneers, no timeouts remaining. Their perfect season looking like it's over. And it's so heartbreaking going the full season undefeated and losing in the one game that you want to win. As you can see on the replay, Clarkey comes untouched and just nails him in the back.
I mean, it's an extraordinary feat in itself to make it through the regular season undefeated.
Oh,
And,
absolutely.
I mean, they've played
A credit to them.
they've played a really hard, tough game today. So it's unfortunate, but it's just the way football goes.
So Dimon takes the first knee.
Probably needs just the one more. Oh, and Coach Mark Penguin Levin gets his Gatorade bath on the sideline.
He's taken off his Letterman jacket, and Oscar Cisneros, team captain, comes over and dunks him. And it's all over on the field. And the Warriors have won their second consecutive Vic Bowl.
And the
And aren't
Monash
they celebrating?
and the Monash University Gridiron Club have made the first double championship run in GV history, winning the Div 2 championship this morning. The Barbarians beating the Royals 20-6, and then the Warriors beating the Buccaneers this afternoon 30-13.
Well, we thought it'd be tight. It was tight until a Luke Jackson break for a 70-yard touchdown. And as the guys get down and celebrate, they came in short. Buccaneers came in short odds to win this and get their second ever Vic Bowl and going for the perfect season, and they just fell short. As the band at the ground takes over, we'll just leave you to watch the celebrations. Sorry, mics are now switched on. Recap of today, 30-13 victors, the Warriors, in back-to-back championships. And they started off slowly out of the box. Dom Dearman threw 3 interceptions, 2 of them to Tom Bean. And it looked like the Buccaneers' defense were going to put their offense in a position to score. But a quick pass to Alex Maloney got the job done. They led 6-0 at the half, and just the Buccaneers offense just couldn't get rolling at the start.
Yeah, look, the Warriors defense was really, really good all day, and they kept the Warriors offense in it. You know, as you said, the 3 turnovers early in the game. The Warriors offense took a while to get going, but when eventually they did, you know, their defense had kept them right, and it ended up being the difference in the end.
So Alex Maloney had 2 big receiving touchdowns by Dom Dearman. So he came back from those 3 interceptions and came back and was able to capitalise then. And a big run by Luke Jackson for around 70-yard run sealed it off. And here we are, 30-13. Just back-to-back champions. And not only that, they win the Division 2 championship today. And they just won their junior championship as well. So 3 consecutive titles, all by the one organisation, the Monash Warriors. And, geez, hats off. They got a lot of young players, a lot of good players, and a lot of senior players who have helped groom them. So, and it showed today. So they were led by a good offensive line that were able to help Luke Jackson rush for probably for over 100 yards. And Ben Curley as well would have been around 50 yards. And they really capitalised on a good run play, good running game, led by their offensive line.
Yeah, look, the Warriors' offensive line was class today. You know, they did what they needed to do, which was shut down the defensive line and the linebackers of the Buccaneers, which typically tend to be their strengths.
Yeah.
You know, the Buccaneers are a very solid defensive team, so if your offensive line can neutralize them, you put yourself in a very good position to win.
So as we see in the replays, one of the touchdown passes from Maloney. Off he goes, too quick for the cameras, and that's just one of his highlights of today. He also punted for the Warriors and put him in some good field position for their defense, and yeah, exciting for many years to come with the young talent that these guys have. Unfortunately, an injury to Gawain Johnston early in the game after he got cut. Looked like an injury to his knee possibly, or his ankle, so he was out of the game nice and early, and the Buccaneers looked to capitalise on that by rushing straight up the middle. And the first half, very slow to come off. Second half, much more improvement, and they looked like they were going to possibly run away with it. As you can see, Jackson now with his running touchdown to seal victory. I don't know what to say to explain how good this game was. It was just very challenging for both coaches. The right plays at the right time for the Warriors. Unlucky for the Buccaneers. They fell one game short of a perfect season. To go all the way undefeated and then lose the championship game, it's just heartbreaking. I feel for them.
Yeah, look, you know, the Buccaneers and the Warriors have definitely become rivals in the last few years. There's been lots of close games. Obviously, this is the 3rd time in 4 years they played for the VIC Bowl, and whenever you see them play, it always goes down to the wire. It's always thrilling to watch, and this was just another example of that. You know, both teams played their hearts out, and unfortunately for the Buccaneers, couldn't keep the perfect season intact for the VIC Bowl, but you know, that's football, and they'll be back next year, and you can be sure that they'll probably be pushing for the VIC Bowl again. Yeah,
absolutely. So, 2 seasons in a row, the Buccaneers finish on top, and 2 seasons in a row, the Warriors pip them in the VIC Bowl. So, 30-13 here at Moorabbin. TGI Fridays VIC Bowl. Get down to your local TGI Fridays, and from Gridiron, Victoria, thank you for watching.
the incredible team upstairs who've done the live broadcast that's gone all around the world. We've had shout outs from Mexico, from Connecticut, from Massachusetts. It's been fantastic. I'd now like to hand over to Amaresh Devanason, Managing Director for TGI Fridays.
Thanks very much, guys. TGI Fridays is really happy to be a supporter of Gridiron Victoria. We've been supporting them for a long time now. I think it's just over 4 years. It's great to see the sport develop over those 4 years, and we have local sponsorships within the group as well. And we invite all you guys down tonight as well, particularly to our Southland restaurant to go and celebrate down there this evening. But just part of being the local community, TGI Fridays is very involved with grassroots local sporting organisations. And to be part of this today has made us really proud. Being an Australian-owned company with an American background, it's always sometimes a little bit hard to find local community networks. But tying into Gridiron Victoria and the sport that you guys play has really helped us to have that connectivity with the local community. So well done to both teams, and we look forward to being a sponsor next year, and we hope we'll make it bigger and better. Thanks very much.
I would now like to call the head coach of the Geelong Buccaneers, Gary Wilson, to say a few words.
I don't really know what to say other than congratulations to the Warriors. Played a great game today, fellas, and declared it's very difficult to win one of these games, we know, or you guys seem to have the wood on that, but at the end of the day, it's a game of football. We didn't lose anyone today, and we all go to work tomorrow and we all go on with our lives, but there's got to be a winner, there's got to be a loser, and today was your day, so congratulations to you fellas. My fellas, another productive year for us, although it's not what we wanted. It didn't finish the way we wanted to. But, we'll go to work on that, and we'll come back next year bigger and stronger, and hopefully try and get you guys next year. That'd be great. So thanks very much.
Now I'd like to call up the head coach of the Monash Warriors, Mark Levin, to say a few words.
Yeah, just like to say thanks very much for the Bucks. They've had a hell of a season, undefeated until today. One of the toughest things to do is to go through an entire season undefeated. Fortunately, we managed to catch them today, right? So well done to the Bucks on a great year. To my Blakes, hell of an effort, fellas. You did the extra miles this week, right? The chalk talks, the walk-through sessions, all that sort of jazz. It all paid off. Well done, guys. Great year.
We'd now like Amaresh to present the most valuable player of the 2013 TGI Fridays Big Bowl, and that is number 84, Alex Maloney.
Muy bien. Muy bien. Muy bien. Gracias.
Thanks to the offensive line and Dom for throwing good balls.
Very eloquent. We now like to present the championship medallions, so we'll call you up one by one. Number 2, Oscar Cisneros. Number 3, Russell Howe. Number 5, Ben Clark. Number 6, Alex Franklin. Number 11, Prince Coleman. Are any of you here? Yep. Number 14, Riku Pekka-Hataja. Number 15, Dom Dearman. Number 19, Canada, Grant Gunther. Number 20, Ben Stokes. 21, Matthew Edwards. 25, Jason Pennings. 26, Pip to the post, the MVP, Luke Jackson.
28, Richo, Peter Richardson. 31, Alejandro Oliveira. 32, Tobias Bush Jovanovski. 33, William Lawson. Been running for the MVP or something. 36, Goran Petrovic. 37, Richard Trong. 40, Doug Nazero. Doug Nazero, 37, Richard Trong. It's in numerical order. 40, Doug Nazero, yeah. 42, Chad Murdoch. 52, Reece Keane. 54, Kieran Marini. Anyone? 55, Richard Smith. 56, Wayne Harley. 57, Phil Gilbert. 62, Ben Chapman. 63, Dwayne Johnston. 65, Tim Alexandropoulos. 71, Big John Posterman. 73, Matt Curtis. 77, Victor Wijanowski. Number 80, Corey Porter. 81, Tony Hackman. 82, John Warren. 83, Danny Walker. 84, the MVP, Alex Maloney. 98, Gary Gus Wilson. 85, Dan Weaver. 76, Ty blame the coach. And Craig Watsford. Call the coach, Mark Levin, up again, receive his medallion, and also the captain. The captain of the Warriors, guys, Mark. And Amaresh will present the 2013 Gridiron Victoria Big Bowl. Congratulations, Warriors.
Second one! Second one!
Push back. Where's Wayno? Put something in that. Something go in that. Fluid. Go. Really give it some.